Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. The reason why I'm giggling is I've had a few technical issues today with Facebook, so hopefully I can get through this live. So as you're coming in, please say hey or let me know you're here. And while you're doing that, I am just quickly going to tag a few friends to come on in and join us. So there we go, all good, all done. How are you doing today? So today I wanted to share with you something that is a little personal. It's my journey. It's something that I call a blessing and a curse. And the reason why I call it that is it's all about my struggles with my weight, with food, with my body, medication and injuries. And so I want to share that with you. And so as you're hopping in, say hi. If you're new here, welcome. I am so glad that you are here. My name is Samantha Edwards-Hubert. I am a certified holistic health coach. I am a transformational coach. Hello, Mindy. I am so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. And what I do is I help women that have been struggling for years to lose weight. I help them to lose weight and keep it off without dieting, counting calories, and really help them to get off that crazy roller coaster ride. So thank you so much for joining me. So today I wanted to share with you a little bit about my journey. Some of you may have heard about it and some of you may not. And so, I had to think a little bit back to this year. And prior to me having an accident, I always had a nice trim little body. And back then, I always said I was careful about what I ate. But really, the truth be known, I was a yo-yo dieter. I just didn't know it. So if you guys have ever struggled with your weight, if you've ever struggled with yo-yo dieting, binge eating, please pop it in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Let's share with one another, because going through this journey, I did it on my own. And part of my mission right now is to help women so that they don't have to go it alone like I did. And so Elise is here and she says, hi, love. And Elise says, yes, both. Yeah, so that's what I want to talk about today is, just before I became a health coach, I struggled with my weight. I had a very messed up relationship with food and body. Looking back at my photos now, and I look at myself, my 18-year-old self, 20, 25, whatever, and I look and I think, why? All those wasted years thinking I was fat, restricting, punishing myself, feeling guilty. As I'm speaking these words, let me know in the comments if you have told yourself any of these things, if any of this reigns true to you. And so Mindy says, no dieting, but I had my weight go up and down over the years. And you know what, Mindy? I can totally relate because that was me. And at the time, I thought I was careful about what I ate. And then I would lose the weight. And then when I wasn't careful about what I ate, I would gain the weight. So over and over and over again, I didn't know that I was a yo-yo dieter. There was a lot of restriction, a lot of deprivation, and I can understand what it's like, that whole yo-yo dieting cycle. You deprive yourself, you lose weight. In my case, I might lose 10 pounds, only to put on 15, and then start all over and over and over and over again. And that was my life. I didn't know any other way until I had an accident. And what happened to me is I and my friend were leaving dinner. We hailed a cab and she quickly ran, got into the cab. And as I was trying to get into the cab, the driver started to drive off and he drove right over my foot. And what that resulted in is I've got 2 pinched nerves in my back, and so the pain was just incredible, just so much pain. And so what happened then is those injuries left me immobile. I couldn't walk. And I was laid up in bed, and my husband was my caregiver. And because he was my caregiver, he would prepare our meals, and he was working long hours. And so, all he could do was come home with TV dinners or takeout. And bless his heart, I always say that, he would come home with sweets and candy, chocolate, to cheer me up and make me feel better. And so that, in addition to the medication, really led to that weight gain. And so Elise was saying that it was so tiring, that real roller coaster. I hear you. I completely understand what it's like, and I don't know if you ladies know, but the average woman spends over 30 years on a diet. Just sit with that for a minute. What a waste of life, right? At least that's what I felt. I look back and I'm like, oh my goodness, all those years I could have been having fun, I could have been enjoying myself. Instead, there I was beating myself up and really saying things to myself that I would never call another person ever. But there I was, And anyway, through my journey with the accident, now I couldn't control the food. I couldn't restrict, I couldn't count the calories, I couldn't diet, so my weight really started escalating. I put on so much weight in a short amount of time, and before I knew it, I was already 30 pounds overweight. And I quickly tried dieting, I tried going on Jenny Craig's, I tried Weight Watchers, I tried Ideal Protein, I tried Herbalife. I really tried. And none of those things were working for me. And I got so desperate. And you know what? It was during that time, the one thing that really kept me up at night was the fear of being diagnosed type 2 diabetes like my mom. Because right there, with my weight just escalating, not being able to move or exercise, yeah, I was a candidate. And Mindy says, the way we talk to ourselves can be so harsh. Absolutely, Mindy. And I think back, I'm just going to fix that a little bit. And I think back to the things that I would say to myself. There's no way on earth I would ever say that to anybody, ever. And so, with my weight really going up and just being in this really dark, desperate place, I started to research, because I knew in my heart that there had to be another way. They just had to be, right? And that's what led me to become a health coach. And I learned how to nourish my body. I learned how to fuel my body. I lost the weight. I kept it off. And so that's why I'm on this mission to help women that, like we were just discussing, women that have been on this crazy, tiring roller coaster of yo-yo dieting, weight going up and down, and negative self-talk, and being in a dark place and beating ourselves up. And I help women to actually get from there to the other side, to where they can create the body that they love. Because, if you could just imagine, going to a place of where you're happy to wake up in the morning, where you wake up in a body that you love, where you have this energy. And I'll tell you, the first thing that happened for me was my confidence really lifted. I had this boost of energy and this boost of confidence. And, I just want to know when, with your dieting and your journey and so forth, and if you have lost the weight, if you've come out on the other side, what's been your experience? What were the things that you actually felt? Or if you're still going through your journey, that's okay. That's why we're here. That's why we're having this conversation, to support one another. What is it that you really desire? for yourself, for your body, for your health. Pop it in the comments and we can have this conversation. And I remember when I was going through my journey, the only thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to look great again. That's the truth. I wanted to feel sexy again. I wanted to feel feminine, and I wanted to have energy, you know. And so if these are the things that you desire for yourself, and if you want to create this life and this body for yourself that feels incredible for you, feels, you know, incredible to you, and then send me a message, because I have worked on myself. I've worked with my clients, and they have had phenomenal results creating the lives that they've always desired. So if you want some advice, if you want just some direction, or if you just want to chat woman to woman that's gone through this journey, please reach out to me, send me a message, pop something into the comments. I'd love to reach out. I'd love to help you, because I believe that no woman should ever have to go through this. Life's too good. Life's there to be lived and enjoyed, you know. So Mindy says, I really want to love my body, to feel good about myself, and to feel like I'm working toward it. And you know, that's such a beautiful thing. When you and your body are in alignment, when you can really look at your body and love your body, it's priceless. It's the most beautiful thing. It's the one thing that really sets my soul on fire, because I remember when I couldn't even bear to look at my body. I just couldn't. And because I couldn't bear to look at my body, I didn't want anybody to see me. I would literally run and hide. If anybody ever came over to visit, I would go and put myself in the bedroom. I was so embarrassed. I did not want anyone to see me. You know, and so learning to love your body, learning to accept your body, you know, while you're going through your journey, while you're creating this ideal body for yourself, is just such an incredible thing. And it's available for you. If that is something that you truly wish, if that is something that you truly desire, I have some spots available that are open for you. So please do reach out, send me a message. Let's chat. Okay, my friends, so thank you so much for joining me. It's just been so good having you here. If you are catching the replay, please hashtag replay. Pop in any questions you might have. Pop in any experiences you might have. And, you know, I'm here to serve. I'm here to help. And so thank you so much. I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day. Take good care. I look forward to seeing you soon. Mwah. Bye for now. Love you too, Mindy. Thank you so much, my friend. Love you too. Bye for now.